a lot of people in crypto want to know, because that's what they want to trade crypto. They want to enter a coin, enter a trade that will give them maximum profit, that will give them massive profit. I was taking a coin today and I saw the coin did over 320 something percent, but it took weeks. It took like 2 months for you to do that kind of movement. So when you see that coin that was sent to the group with $200 equity, with $200 capital, doing 644%, it was not done in a day, because we're not in the bull season. It's only in the bullish season that you can see coin move up like that very fast. It took that coin to move up. If I go and check that coin on the chart, I can be able to tell you how the coin moved up from when and to when. If I go and check that coin, I think the coin I sent to the group, I can know when that person entered that coin is OM. He entered the coin when the coin was no, I didn't see. If I can see the bottom part of this, the person has scrubbed that other part. If I can see the bottom part, I'll be able to know. I can even get it 644% of what they. I can do the calculation, but if I was able to see the average price, I'll be able to know when the person entered this trade, and I can tell you that this person must have been in trade for a very long time for the person to make that kind of massive profits. But today we don't want to wait for too long like that, because coins do sudden movement of pump like 10%, 20%, 38%, 40% in hours, in less than a day. So how can we identify these on our RoyalQ? I don't want to use trading so that it will be easy for you to learn it. So I have already what coin is this? Okay, I have already screenshot some trade I identified. You can see that this coin pumped to 20% in how many minutes this? That's about 1, 2, 1, 2, that's 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours. So in about 7 hours, this coin did 20%. And there are ways we can be able to spot and identify the coin before it starts doing that massive pump. And there are 2 things or 3 things we can use to be able to spot these things, so that you can be able to position yourself. And instead of you taking 2%, 3%, you can do minimum of 10% to 15%, 20% from that coin. So let's look at that. You can see that this chart is on a 30 minutes, because all these candles we are seeing here, each candle formed in 30 minutes. So if I count the candles from here, from this candle here, that green candle, until this last candle up here, it took about 7 hours for this coin to do that massive 20%. It took about 7 hours to do that. That means, let's say you identify the coin around 11 a.m. in the morning, and then by 7 p.m. in the night or 6 p.m. it has 20%. Imagine just putting like $400 into this coin, and we're able to analyze the coin very well. Then you'll have made about 20% of let's say you put 22, you put $400, you'll have made $80 that day. This is something somebody can make maybe a whole month, but in a day you made it. It's only if you can be able to acquire the skill of analyzing charts using the indicator that will help you to do that. Let me look at another chart and see another chart again. You can see this chart is on a 15 minutes candle. Each candle that we are seeing here, each of those candles are 15 minutes. And you see that all the candles, they were moving on an upward trend from the lower band of the Bollinger Band to the uppermost part of the Bollinger Band. People that have not been coming to my channel, they will not understand all this I'm saying. It moved up here, it came down, it moved up, it came down, it moved up, and it did about 50% from here to this place. So if you count how many candles, that should be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let me go and change that coin, AR. So if I use a higher time frame, I can be able to know the duration it took the coin to do that massive pump. I'm coming. The name of the coin is AR. I think the coin must have gone back down. Must have retraced. AR. This is it. The coin have retraced back down. At least, okay, let me go to this one. Let me go to 4 hours. For 4 hours. Okay, I'm coming. I want the hours to be much more bigger. Okay, it took long. This one, it took almost more than a day. Let me check 1 day. Okay, it took about 1 to 4 days for this one to do that 15%. It took 4 days. So it was climbing. So some people must have entered the coin 2%, go out, and the coin was still going up. I'm coming. I'm going somewhere. I just want to identify some coin. Okay, this AR. This is another coin. BNSX. BNSX. Let me go back to BNSX. What's the name of the coin? BNS. Sorry, okay, you see, I hope it's not on ATX exchange. Check. It's on BN. Okay, it's on ATX exchange, not on Binance. It took about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's about 24 hours for it to do what? To do that 12%. So the longer you wait on a coin for it to pump, the more so it can be able to make more profit. This is the current one. This coin just did this pump in 12 hours. In 12 hours. This is it. And it's still pumping. So let me go to mine. Because this candle you are seeing here, they are 4 hours candle. 4 hours candle. So this candle here. So it took 12 hours. Maybe you enter the coin like 6 a.m. in the morning, and the coin did 38%. That's massive. That's massive. So these are just examples of coin that moved up. So how can we identify them? How? So let me go to my trading, I mean RoyalQ. I don't want to use trading view. So now the current coin that are pumping here, let us watch their pattern to be able to know how to use them to identify coins that can pump. Now, for you to, the tools you can use to identify a coin that can pump is, the name of that tool is called MACD. This is called MACD. So when you click it, click MACD, then you also need to add Bollinger Band. Bollinger Band. Now, how do you know when a coin will pump? On the MACD indicator, people that are just joining this training, I have done a training on all this in the past, on a Bollinger Band, on this MACD I'm trying to explain to us. So I will send links so that I can rewatch it again. Because these indicators are what helps us to be able to identify a coin potential, whether it's going to move up or it's going to move down. So one of the indicators that we use mostly to know whether a coin will pump suddenly is MACD. It's called MACD indicator. And that MACD indicator, you will discover that it has about 3 components. It has about no 4 components. It has a red bars. It has green bars. And it has 2 lines that are moving together up and down. You see one here, you see another one. You see one on the top is like purple color, another one that is yellow color. If you have seen what I've just and I've already marked type 4 in the chart, you will see that I will explain them. There's red bars, there is green bars, and there are 2 lines that move together like this. They move together like this. You can see that one is coming down like this, and that one is coming. They flow together. If you are able to see all those things I marked type 4 in the chart before I explain how you can use it. The name of that indicator is called MACD. It's called MACD. The indicator that helps you to identify when a coin will pump. So if you've seen what I just marked, type 4 in the chart. Type 4 in the chart, because this training is very important so that you can be able to identify coins very early. How can you identify those coins so that you can be able to make massive profit for yourself? Now, when you see that the 2 lines, they cross each other, there are 2 types of cross it does. The first cross it does is called golden cross, and the second cross it does is what we call dead cross. The golden cross is the situation where one of the line crosses over each other. Like you can see it here. You see that the yellow line, the moment it crosses the purple line, here, I don't see that the moment sign that entered this coin and it formed a bullish engulfing candle. I see this candle. The moment it cross is the moment the yellow purple one like this. This is telling you that this coin is about to pump. And if you now draw line up and you see a bullish engulfing, and a green candle that surpasses the previous red candle. That is a good sign that enter this coin. This coin is going to do minimum of 10% or more. Sometimes this interjection, this crossing of the yellow line over the purple line can or sometimes like the move of the yellow. This yellow line crosses over the purple line and it begins to travel up to the green bars. You see, from there, the coin begin to pump, and begin to observe the candles. You see that they are moving from the lower band and back.
Ah, that's a problem here.
Hello, I'm back. It's the network. So if you are seeing my screen, please
If,
tell my voice type in the chat. If you are seeing my screen, hearing my voice, type 5 in the chat. People that are new, all this thing I'm doing is please mute
before
your mic. So if you are seeing my screen,
before the system take you off, the audio has been cracking somehow.
I have a phone beside me. I'm using as a feedback and it is crispy clear. Maybe it's your network, sir. I have a phone beside me. I'm using as a backup and I'm hearing myself loud and clear. Please, if you are hearing me loud and clear and see my screen, type 5 in the chat. Please, if you are hearing me loud and clear and you are seeing my screen, type 5 in the chat, please. So if you are the one seeing, hearing me cracking, maybe you are using glow lines, sir, or any other network that is not strong. Because I want to take my time to do, possibly I won't even focus on this training today. I don't want to be training in 2 months. Okay, it was coming before it went off. Okay. I don't want to be teaching too many things and you didn't get it. Am I even doing this training today? Get one thing, understand it, begin to apply it in your trade, and make money for yourself. Because you don't even have to wait till the bull run before you begin to make massive profits. And don't over trade. Because this kind of strategy I'm teaching us only work for people that don't over trade. Don't because you have $1,500, you want to go and jam pack trades like 5 trades, 6 trades. You will enjoy this strategy. So people that are practicing capital management and risk management, so don't over trade because crypto market always presents opportunity to make money from it. But if you are trading too many coins, thinking that that's the way you can make more money in crypto, you get stuck, as many of us are stuck. So let us acquire this knowledge now. When most of our coins pick up, begin to apply it. So let me continue. I think I'll be able to make my points in that coin. Let's look for another coin. We'll try like 3 or more coins so that we can be able to get it very, very well. So some of us are just learning this thing. I don't want to use trading view so that I don't want to make it complicated. Now let's look for another coin that is pumping. That coin that is even pumping, let me even check that. When I went to go and check that coin on the 1-day chart, there's tendency for that coin to still pump more. I'm already seeing it. I'm already seeing that because this coin, I have an account that's doing this coin for a very long time. So you can see that this coin on the 4-hour chart, I'm coming, please. The coin has gone beyond its level. Sorry for people that don't understand Yoruba. That means the coin has climbed above to the top of the tree. You know, somebody that is climbing a tree. I now went to the uppermost part of the tree, and your head is now shooting up above the tree. You have gone beyond your level. You can fall anytime. So this trade on the 4-hour chart has gone beyond this level. See what I mean? It has overpumped on this higher polygon, but it has gone so much higher than that band. This coin must come down again, even maybe to this place, because people who have pumped the coin up, they will take their profits back. People that put money here and the coin has, they won't take profit and they will push it down. But I'm seeing something interesting in the 1-day chart. In the 1-day chart, you can discover that this coin has done 2 golden cross. It did a golden cross here under this green bar that is just ranging. That's why it was going to move from this point A to this place. Then it now did on the 1-day chart. On the 1-day chart, it has done another golden cross here. It has done another golden cross here. You see that? I think it's the yellow one. It has crossed above the purple one, below this green bar, and it's forming a green candle here on the chart. There's possibility of this coin pumping up again. It can still pump. I'm seeing it. I've identified it. So there's tendency of this coin pumping up again. Now let me show you the effect of this pumping. For some of us that are in coins that have been there for long, we are not seeing results. When your coin start pumping, if it has bought the coins when it was going down, when you have enough balance in your buy, and you have allowed it to buy more coin when it was going down, you see the effect. This is the effect. You discover that the coin, the bot will now begin to sell. It begin to give profit back. You will see that it will be selling. Let me show you something. Now, this coin, this trade has been long on this account. Where is the coin? Here in front. Now, you discover, are you not seeing all these sub sales? Or when you see sub sales that are very close to each other, like there are so plenty like this, it shows that the coin have been pumping. I seen it. So the last time it bought was on 12th of April. That was where the coin stopped. The boss stopped buying, but it didn't see no money to buy again. But after today is what? Okay. No, wait. No, let me. He bought on 12th of April. Don't want to, Mr. Arthur, you have unmuted yourself. On the 12th of April last, that was when he bought last. Then Okay, on the 12th of April again is sold. Then it now took from that 12th of April. I not seen it. The last time it sold was on it sold on the 12th of April. That means for 18 days, almost 7 weeks and 21 days. 18 days out. The last time it sold, so 18 days plus 5 days, that's about 23 days. Then all of a sudden, today being 5th of May, the coin now pumped from the last time he bought when the coin was $1.0091. Now see that the coin moved up to 1.05. Then the coin now begin to move to 1.08, 1.09, to 1.109, to 1.1238, 1.1443, it now begin to sell. So the bot will now sell back all the coin it has sold, it has bought then profit. So the person will have seen that in his account, maybe 17 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. You will see that in his balance, 9, if it was $17 that the bot was using to buy those coins then in April last month, it will return about $153 back with profit on top. That's why I keep on saying don't over trade. So that when the bot is going to buy, when it has gone down, when the coin begins to pump, it will sell for you. So let's look at another trade, another coin that is pumping. So you can learn how to identify a coin that wants to pump. So we'll go to the charts, tap this change. This is another coin that pumped to 29.5%. So what happened? We want to use it to learn. Let's go to 4-hour charts. Okay, the coin did the first golden cross on the MACD. It did this pump on I'm coming, please. He did the first pump on 2nd of May. That's when he first did his first pump. 2nd of May. Here, you see that this coin pumped from when? You can see that there was on the MACD, there was a golden cross here. So the moment you saw that the yellow band cross over the purple here, under this green bar, these green bars, then that's a sign. So the moment you see a green candle at the 4-hour chart, enter this one. His mind. It's out of promoting your mind, sir. It's disrupting the training, sir. So the moment you saw a golden cross, that the yellow line cross over the purple under the green bars, discover that a green candle was formed. Called the green bar is called bullish engulfing candle. Don't mind me, I don't know how to write very well. He first did his first pump on the 2nd. If this will take you time in a day to identify a coin like that, and it can see like 5 coins in a week, I am making like 10, 20, 30%. Doesn't it make sense? If you can learn how to identify this. So he did his first pump on the 2nd of, I not see at the bottom here, the dates. And it even shows the day he did the cross self. On 2nd of May, that should be when? 5th, 4th, that's on Thursday. The coin are pumped. So I can't, if I go to trading, that's when I can know how many percent it did that pump. So he did that pump. So that's why you have to be watching when it is pumping. It now reach the highest and it retraced down. Then he moved up again. He now started doing a sideways movement. Then all of a sudden again, he crossed again and moved up and pumped. And that pump we saw today was just in how many hours? In just 8 hours today to do 29% we are seeing up there. So if you are able to understand how I was able to identify the golden cross on the 2nd of May and today here, he did the golden cross again. That means the moment you identify this small green candle and you saw a golden cross here, you can enter from here and you can take 10% minimum up. So if you are able to understand and identify what I just did now, type 5 in the chat before we look for another coin. I want us to use like 1 to 4 coins. Then we'll now look, identify a coin that can pump. If that's what we did today is enough, then I will continue the next training next week. So if you understood what I just did now, type 4 in the chat. Or type 5 in the chat. Just type, or just say yes, yes, yes. Type yes or 5 in the chat if you understood what I just explained now. I want confirmation before I continue, because if you don't say yes, you didn't type 5, that means I'm just talking, I'm not communicating, and you're not understanding what I'm saying. And if you don't understand, type no, so that I want people to contribute. Type no if you don't understand what I just did now. If you didn't type yes or no, that means you're on the fence. That means you're not ready to make 10 to 50% in a trade. It doesn't call you to use your finger to type. For people that type 5, they are going to be making massive profit from their trades. And if you didn't type, that means you're not ready to make money on RoyalQ. So that means I've gotten like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 confirmation. You know, when we are doing training like this, maybe we're in a class, a physical class, I want to know whether we are following me, so that I will not just be talking and you're not understanding what I'm saying. So don't let us be indifferent to trainings. It's when you are following and you are agreeing that you are understanding what I'm saying, that's when I will know that I am talking. Thank God somebody has said that she doesn't understand. I need somebody to type. So if you didn't type yes or no, that means you don't even know whether you understand or whether you understand. It's very important. I want people to be typing. Type. It won't cost anything to use your finger to type. It's your phone. Not fully understand. You didn't understand, but let me pick another one. Let's look for another coin. Because I don't want to be doing too many topics in a day and we don't understand. If it's just only one thing I did training on and you understood, it's better than doing 1, 2, 3, 4 things. Okay, let's look for another coin that pumped. Let me look at the lower time frames. Okay, I think the lower time frame is better, because these candles here, you can see that on the chart on RoyalQ, you can see 15 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours. It means that I want to check the candles, how they are forming. This candle we are seeing here, they are forming in 1 hours and they were moving up. So each candle we are seeing here, it took it 1 hour to form. Another one form again, another 1 hour. Another one form, which is already another 1 hour. Another one form again. So when candles are forming and they are moving up, it's called uptrend. This who is owning is mine. Please let us move our mind. Thank you. Mr. Ato, are you in this meeting at all? This is the third time you have Switching on your mic, oh.
That is
Off your mic, please.
on the test. You know it well. You know it well. It says.
So no more audio. Hello, sir.
Oh, thank you. No more audio. Thank you for telling me no more audio. Are we hearing me now? If you are hearing me, let me do one more. Please type it in the chats if you are hearing my voice and you are seeing my screen, please. Type it in the chat if you are seeing my screen. Okay, thank you. Now let me go back. So I've explained the upward movement of a coin when the coin is moving up and green candles are forming. Now, how do you identify before a coin starts to pump? That's what we are doing. And there's a tool that we call MACD. And I said the MACD indicator on your RoyalQ, this is the MACD. Just click on it. Let me remove every chart. You can see it's blank now, nothing is there. It's blank, nothing is there. So I always like using Bollinger Band to be able to see the movement of the coin, whether it's going up trend or down trend. And I also use an indicator. That's the indicator that actually helps us. You are not seeing my screen. I don't know why Madam is not seeing my screen. Please, if you are seeing my screen, type yes, please. Maybe you are the one that have slide your zoom to the left. Because I have a phone here, I am seeing my own screen. Another phone. Maybe they use from you. And people are seeing my screen, and they want not seeing my screen. I don't know what to use. So there is a recording. You can hold the recording that you'll be able to see my screen. Maybe on your Zoom, maybe you have tapped something. Maybe you have slide it to the left or right. Now, the MACD, I said that it has 4 components. Number 1, it has red bar. All these bars are seeing that this one are very tiny, they are not that big. But this in secondary school, they always call these things not bar charts. All these bar charts down, they are charts that can show you how much money you can make. And you can see another one that is here is in red color. So let me move back. You can see them. See them here. They are pointing down here. Here they are pointing up here. So even here, we can even identify it here. You can see that another thing that can be identified in this MACD indicator, apart from this red bar chart and this green bar chart, is there are 2 lines moving like this together, moving like this together. One is yellow and one is purple. One is yellow at the top and one is purple here. So they are always moving like graph up and down together. So that 2 lines moving together, flowing like a wave. I know saying flowing like a wave. All these 2 lines moving like a wave, like this, like a wind. Those are the tools in this elements in this indicator that will tell you when to enter a coin and when the coin is about to pump. So if you can learn how to identify them, you can be able to make 10%, 50% in any trade. Now, I have already identified one here now. The first one I can identify here is this. You can see that on the bar chart, no, on the mark indicator, you see that the yellow line first do down like this. It first come down like that. Means the moment it come down like this and come up like this, it's trying to start its movement up. Are you not seeing it here above that red bar chart? But it has not crossed the purple line. It first went down like this, preparing to move up. If you saw that thing I just circle now, type 1 in the chat. So I want to be doing one by one so that I can understand. If you can understand this thing, you can make more money in RoyalQ. Type 1 in the chat if you just understand what I just circle here. That yellow tiny is very tiny. That yellow line, it went down, it went up. That means it's preparing to move up. If you saw that, type 1 in the chat. Thank you. Now, the moment it went down and go up like that, it's preparing to move up. And when it moved up, it now did a cross here. See, it did a cross here. See this cross here. It crossed over. I'm coming. You must see this thing. You must see it. It cross. The moment you do that cross, it's a sign. So the moment you identify that it did a turn like this, a turn like this, and you saw a green candle after a red candle, go and put like $100, $200 in that coin, because that coin is going to pump. You can't afford to be doing $20, $30. What kind of profit do you want to make? You want to make like $20, like $40. So in your first buying amount, you might try and put like it's a risk, but you are playing a calculated risk here, because you have done your analysis that this coin is about to pump. So you want to position yourself. So you have seen that there was a movement of this thing move like this, that yellow one. In the moment you now cross, so before you cross, position yourself here by putting, go and trade that coin from here. because they form a very small green candle here before it starts pumping. So the moment you can position yourself first here, before the coin start pumping up, you can make massive profits. And it must not stay too long. It must not stay too long. You must be watching that candle. You can see that within 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, even up to 1, I'm coming. 1, 2, it came down slightly. Then now in the 4th hour, 5th hour, 6th hour, it went as high. So I can't really calculate the percentage here because I'm not using trading view. Because that the moment it cross, that it begins to move up. So before it now begins to do another crossing down, come out from that trade. Because this is what we call golden cross. Golden cross. That means you want to collect gold profits. And the moment it begins to travel up above this green bar, I'm coming. You must understand this thing by fire, by force. I'm coming. The moment it has traveled over this green bar and a red bar is forming below. Why? What happened? And a red bar is falling below and it did another cross, say, run away from that trade because it's about to go down. Please, if understood what I just explained now, type 7 in the chat. It's recorded so that you can watch it all over again. I think I've done like 3 coins now. Type 7 in the chat. Even that something I even saw here. There are 2 indicate there are 2 what would I call it? There are 2 signs that guarantee that this coin will pump. Number 1, it moved down in this yellow line, moved down before it started move, and it crossed this first indication. Then you can discover that there's a red candle here on the lower band. Because this red candle has touched this lower band, it must come back. So the moment this red candle touches lower band on the Bollinger band, the lower one, and there is a curve, a turning point on the yellow line above the green bars, this is a powerful indicator that this coin is going up to the upper band to give you massive profits. So if I've understood what I've just said so far, type 7 in the chat. Madam didn't even understood. Interesting. I love this. Oh yeah, I want more confirmation if you understood what I just said now. I want more confirmation. So let's look at another coin. This only one more okay, more confirmation has come in. Okay. Let me go to another coin. Let me look at another exchange. I want coin that pump heavily very well. Okay, I've already explained front. Oh my god, this coin don't go to 0.83. Yeah. It did a golden cross here. It did a golden cross here. That's why it pumped up like this. I've made a very serious error in this trade. I'll keep it to myself. Let me check the 4-hour chart. That's why it's good to just be patient. You can see that he did that golden cross here too. That's why you can know when the coin was going to pump. See, he did a golden cross here. That yellow line, a purple line, below the histogram, the green bar. It can do the cross at the top or below, or the top or below. So the moment he did that golden cross, see that the coin started pumping to this place. It must have done like 5% or more. Or 6. If I can draw the price range on my trading, is this coin is going to stay pump more. Let me go to 1-day chart. Ah, this one is still going to pump. See, here, it did a golden cross, that yellow line below this green bars. So this coin is coming up here. It can touch this last red candle here. I'm seeing this coin doing, or this coin crash seriously. It can do like $1.2. It can touch $1.2. Okay, so let me stop the training for today here. I don't want to bombard us with too much information. If I've understood, I want us to end this training. I wanted to do another training, but today is okay. I want us to learn this thing. We will still repeat it again next week. So before we finish today's training, I want us to ask questions. Apart from this training today, maybe on your trades or in areas where you don't understand in RoyalQ, on your trades. Let us stop here today. At least we spend like 1 hour explaining that MACD indicator that can make to 10 to 50%. We'll continue next week. Then I'll now do the second training next week. So if you have any question, unmute your mic or type the question in the chat box. I don't want our training to be too long so that we will not begin to lose focus.